You believe that successful people have superhuman discipline, that they wake up at 4 a.m., cold shower, green juice, workout, meditate, and then start their day while you are still hitting snooze. That belief is not true. It is a fantasy that keeps you stuck, because as long as you believe discipline is a magical trait, you can excuse your own failures with "I just don't have enough willpower." Here is the truth that elite performers know and motivational speakers hide. Discipline is not a trait. Discipline is a result of good systems. The most consistent people are not the ones with the strongest will. They are the ones who have designed their environment so that the right choice is easier than the wrong choice. They have removed friction from good habits and added friction to bad ones. That is not willpower. That is engineering. And engineering, unlike willpower, does not run out at 5 p.m. That is the American cognitive paradox of habits. You have been trying to outrun your environment with brute force. The environment always wins. Always. You are not weak. Your system is broken. Fix the system, and the discipline appears like magic, because you no longer need it. Now watch your own reaction. You are already thinking, but I have tried systems. I have tried apps and planners and alarms. They did not work. That defensiveness is the second layer. And this is where elite psychology deploys the distinction between cue, craving, response, reward from Charles Duhigg and James Clear. Your systems failed because they focused on the response, the action you want to take, without fixing the cue and the craving. You cannot force a new habit into a cluttered environment. The phone on your nightstand is a cue to scroll. The cookie on the counter is a cue to eat. The guitar in the closet is a cue to ignore. You are fighting 100 small cues every day with a single exhausted muscle called willpower. That is not a fair fight. The solution is not stronger willpower. The solution is to change the cues. Put the phone in another room. Hide the cookie, put the guitar on a stand in the middle of the floor. Make the good habit visible and the bad habit invisible. That is not discipline. That is design. Here is the elite psychological mechanism that will automate your habits. Implementation intentions with environmental redesign. Not, "I will exercise more." That is a wish. When I wake up, I will put my running shoes next to the bed before I pee. That is a plan. The specificity removes the decision. Decisions exhaust willpower. Habits bypass decisions. You want to bypass, so write down, when X happens, I will do Y. Then rearrange your room so that X is unavoidable and Y is frictionless. Want to read more? Put a book on your pillow. You cannot get into bed without moving the book. That move is the cue. Want to stop checking email first thing? Turn off notifications and put your phone in a drawer across the room. You have to stand up and walk to check it. That walk is the friction. Friction is not your enemy. Friction is your ally. When applied to the bad habit, you have been applying friction to your good habits. The gym is far, the guitar is buried, and removing friction from your bad habits. The phone is in your hand. Reverse it. That reversal is not discipline. That is architecture. The American cognitive paradox of habits is this. You have been taught that self-control is a virtue. It is not. Self-control is a backup system. It is what you use when your environment fails. If you rely on self-control, you will fail, because self-control depletes like a battery. A person with great habits does not use self-control. They do not need it. The habit runs automatically, like breathing. You do not use discipline to breathe. You just breathe. That is the goal. Make the good habit as automatic as breathing. You can only do that through repetition and environmental design. Willpower is for emergencies. You have been treating every day like an emergency. No wonder you are exhausted. Here is your test. Pick one bad habit you want to break. Now add 2 steps of friction to it. Put the phone in a drawer that requires a key. Delete the app and force yourself to re-download it each time. Put the TV remote in a different room. Pick one good habit you want to build. Now remove 2 steps of friction. Put the book on your pillow. Sleep in your workout clothes. Put the vegetables at eye level in the fridge. Do not try harder. Try easier. Most of you will not do this. You will say that is cheating, or I should just have more willpower. That is the addiction to moral superiority. You would rather feel righteous about your struggle than effective. Effectiveness is boring. Struggle is dramatic. Choose boring. Choose effective. Or keep struggling and call it virtue. Your choice. Now for the buried layer. At exactly 4 minutes and 41 seconds into this video, there is a single frame of a path in the woods. One side of the path is overgrown with thorns. The other side is clear. Most of you blinked and thought someone cleared that path. No one cleared it. The path is clear because people walked it. The walking cleared it. You are waiting for someone to clear your path. You are the someone. Start walking. The path will clear itself. Come back for video number 33. We are going to talk about the paradox of success. Why achieving your goals might leave you emptier than before, but only if you are willing to stop trying harder and start designing easier. Rewind or scroll. The path is still there. The thorns are still there. Your feet are still there. Walk.